Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of the Hardcore Iron Man Progress series. This is episode number 19. Continuing with some Slayer in this episode, amongst other things. Hope you enjoy watching. As always, I'll be back at the end to wrap things up, but for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the episode. And that is 81 magic, 2 to go until the Barrows teleport. Hey, that's a unique drop and a pretty useless one. The sword is definitely better DPS, and at least it's a decent out, 57k, not too bad at all. And that is 87 hit points, also hitting 104 combat as well, so not too bad. Alright, got ourselves a hard clue. Can we get a decent reward? Ooh, that's a unique. Couple of alkaballs. That's actually a really nice clue. I should probably check how rare these are as a drop and if they're worth recording, but still pretty cool to get them, so I guess for the time being I'll include them in the videos. And that is 69 herb lore, so I don't need to boost to make antis anymore. Basically just making some supersets for Slayer, nothing too special. And here's a hard clue, if I can fucking open it. Ooh, wow, that is a really good clue. Don't think that's a unique page, but that is definitely a requirement for a master clue, and that's pretty rare, so that's decent to get. And an honourable blessing, not sure if that is Saradomin or Armadillo, but always cool to get one. We'll quickly go and check, but I don't think it is a unique page. Hope it is though. No, it is not. I think I need page 1. I do. Still, very good clue. Alright, so the last hard clue was insanely good. Can we get another good reward back to back? Oh, Armadillo full helm. I think I might have the plate legs to go with that. Let's go and have a quick look. Otherwise, a pretty underwhelming clue. Let's have a quick cheeky peek. Yeah, alright, fair enough. So just need the plate body and the shield now for that. And that is 81 Slayer, nothing unlocked there, also getting quite close to 91 strength as well. And that is 69 farming. Haven't been getting too many of these levels recently, I have to say. Not getting too many tree or fruit tree seeds, so the training on this skill has slowed down considerably, but yeah, it's not too much of a problem because I've got most of the diarrhea requirements for the hard diaries anyway, so it'll be a while before I'm looking for a really high farming level. And that is Inakra's Lament completed. Basically wanted to do this so that I could get the Camulet. I'm going to spend a mil to give it unlimited charges, and then that gives me an easy way to get to the pyramid in the desert for changing to ancient magic. So I've got a Dust Devil task, so figured I would go and do this now before doing that. And that is 82 magic, so one more level, and then I can start thinking about making some Barrows teleport tablets. And that is 91 strength, no combat level. Alright, so I've racked up plenty of points. I feel like now's as good a time as any to pick up the herb set. That's like 4 skips there, and I rarely skip tasks these days anyway. There's only a few that I don't like doing. Not really sure what other things I want to extend or unlock. Possibly Kraken tasks when I get them, but that's a ways off. Maybe Blood Veils at some point, but I like to do them AFK in the catacombs, and they're quite high level, so yeah, I don't know, doing alright. At some point I probably will end up unlocking Mithril Dragons, because they'll be cool to kill, but probably not till I've got Trident. So yeah, for now I can just rack up some more points and just see if I need them at any other point. And we got ourselves another hard clue. Not too shabby, 80k, I would take it, and sharks are always welcome as well. Oh yes, that's what I'm talking about. Decided to do some easy clues. This is actually my first one. Morton Teleport's decent. Ancient page. Really hope it's unique. Don't know if it is or not. I've got 2 pages, I believe. I've got a feeling I've already got number 3 though. It's a unique. So I just need number 4, and then I'll have probably one of the more useful sets. Ooh, Studded Chaps G, what an incredibly useless item, but definitely a unique. And an iron plate body T. Again, another unique, nothing that exciting. Surprised it's worth that much, to be honest. And that is 59 rune crafting, so I can now do double cosmic runes. It's going to come in very handy. I've got about 8k essence left in the bank, so what's that, 16k cosmics, which is about 5k fire orbs, so it's a lot of money there. So I just completed Fairy Tale Part 2. I needed to talk to the Queen for a hard clue scroll, and she was unconscious or whatever, so yeah, went and completed that. Wasn't too difficult. I'd done most of the quest already, and there's a tiny bit of Herblore XP, which is pretty nice. See if we can do this hard clue. Yeah, I'll risk that one. And that is 81 range. Been a while since I got a range level actually. I think the last one I got might have been on a Wyvern task, so yeah, not getting much XP in the range skill these days, but yeah, can't complain. Damn it, well I missed the message, but I did hit 88 hit points, so yeah, another level. Pretty slow to come by these days, 400 odd K till the next one. And we got ourselves another hard clue. Very nice, Guthix full helm, that is a unique reward, a few alcheballs, some runes, not too shabby at all. So recently I changed up how I've been doing my kingdom management ever so slightly. Before I had 5 workers on wood, and I was collecting the maple logs and the bird nests from that side of things, but I've actually decided to move over to doing teak logs from now on. Still going to do 10 workers on herbs, because that's a really good way to get herbs, and it's, you know, free Herblore XP, which is hard to come by. But I've got something like 40k maple logs in the bank, and that's a lot of fletching XP, but I imagine once I get into the higher levels I'm not going to be wanting to do maple longbows anyway, so I figured I might as well start banking some construction experience. Now that I'm 66, I can use the teak benches in this Superior Garden for a really quick XP, and whilst I'm not necessarily looking to train construction sort of anytime soon, it'll be good to start stacking some teak logs, which I can then turn into planks when I want to start training. It just means that I don't have to worry about collecting them in the future. So yeah, I've only got about 4 days worth of resources because I messed up in the week and I forgot to collect last weekend, but whilst it does mean less seeds from bird nests, I think that's fine. So yeah, I'm going to start collecting more teak logs now. There's always something slightly disappointing about getting a curved bone. What is it, 1 in 5k, 1 in 3k? Very rare drop, and what do you get? Like a tiny bit of construction XP and a minimal amount of cash. It's just like they need to do something with them to make them more useful, because for the rarity of the drop it's just like such an anticlimax. Alright, got ourselves a hard clue. Ooh, master clue. Probably will not be able to do it. The rest of the reward is pretty decent, nearly 100k. Let's have a look. Alright, Sherlock's going to fuck me in the butt. I don't think I can do any of these. I feel like I should give this a go, because I've got the favour and it could be done. I'll give it a go, I think. Unless there's something really obvious that I'm missing that is required. I'm not sure about the armour, but yeah, I'll give this a go, I think. I just realised I started to lose some Loverkench favour, and I really don't know how much you lose from doing the tier 4 and the tier 5. I don't want to lose it, so as much as I don't really want to go and get that up to 100% at the moment, I think I'm going to have to go and do it and lock it in, because otherwise I'm just going to lose all the progress I made. And with this final, what is it, minecart control scroll, we have got 100% favour, so might as well go and lock that in and attempt to kill this Lizardman Shaman. And here we go. That wasn't too bad in the end, actually, after doing the Client of Korend quest, getting the favour from 40% up to 65, and then doing the minecart scrolls was really quick. So yeah, not too shabby, knocked that one out sooner than I expected, but yeah, pretty pleased to get that done. Ah, there we go, that wasn't too bad. Haha, did get a Warhammer. Only a rune one though. Let's see if we can complete the rest of this clue. Yeah, no, not going to be able to do that one. And with that, guys, that brings us to the end of another episode. I hope you have enjoyed watching it. I know it's been a while since the last one. Haven't been playing as much, and the progress has been slightly slower. Very close to 82 Slayer extremely close. I probably could have gotten that level, but I just wanted to get this episode out, and that gives us a good starting point for the next episode anyways. We'll be continuing with Slayer. Who knows, might hit 83. I'd like to think I could hit 83 in the next episode, as I am so close to 82 now, and then of course go for the Dragon Boots and probably continue slaying up till 85 for the whip, 87 for the trident. We shall see. Talked about changing my kingdom for teaks. I'm very interested in training my construction up to 75 at some point, and getting a few of those useful things in the house, like the jewelry box for the unlimited jewel rings, and also some of the rejuvenation pools. It would be cool. I'd need to get a few herb lore levels so I could boost, but you only need 10 stamina potions, and then I could have unlimited run energy from my house as well, which would be very useful, especially for something like barrows. So as we're closing in on 83 magic as well, for the barrows teleport tablets, that is something to consider, but that is all for another episode. So once again, hope you guys have enjoyed watching, and hopefully see you back in time for the next episode, which will be the 20th. Yeah, see you soon.